Alright, hello everybody, it's time for the Sylvan Elf starter area story. I think this one should be an interesting one. I think the most interesting one so far has been the Aqua Elf. So I can only imagine that the Sylvan Elves will be at least equally as interesting. Gotta remember, we have one more after this, which is my Lupus. And I have to remember, I want to actually play that with my my controller. Since it's Berserker, give my controller a good good try there. Okay, okay. Forest of Life.
The corrupted beasts live in terrible pain. And it's all happening because we failed to protect the Tree of Life. And that's why we have to accept responsibility as well.
Nice. Nice.
Orcs, why are they here?
Alright, first things first, you guys know what it is.
Are you okay? The orcs even got inside the forest. It seems the energy in the Tree of Life has been weakened.
The energy in the Tree of Life?
The Tree of Life began to wither 1,000 years ago. It's no wonder that the arboreal protection of the sanctity has been weakened. It can't even cope with orcs now.
Do you think there'll be more orcs?
Well, even the stupidest soldiers would know they'd be dead the moment they stepped into the forest. Perhaps this orc lost his way and traveled into the forest by chance. Anyway, you should purify the corpse with fire.
Burn it with fire?
An evil corpse cannot remain inside the Forest of Life. The corpse must be burned and laid in ashes, so it cannot exert a negative influence.
Okay, that makes sense. I forgot, I think I give this guy the playful boy voice. Oh god.
Suddenly the orcs appeared, and the plan went wrong. For the time being, we must step up our security and patrols. First, let's finish our other missions. Then we can return.
What's our next mission?
It's killing the poor, tormented beasts. This forest is dying, along with the Tree of Life. Nothing but death will save the beasts born here.
That's a heavy burden, but I will get it done. Oh, not a man.
You can't
Alright. I got rid of some of them, but they keep reproducing. So
Good work. After the doomsday, all of the creatures in the forest suffered excruciating pain. I hope they will rest in peace within the ring of Providence.
rest in peace.
Now that you've finished with the mission, come back to the patrol headquarters. If Ursula, leader of the patrol, asks you about me, tell her I have something to finish.
By the way, what is the Doomsday?
It's the day on which the fire of the Tree of Life started. It was 1,000 years ago, but the day still remains unforgettable. All of the tragedies of our race began that day.
Why exactly does the Tree of Life wither?
Ventus, the flame dragon, raided El Gratis 1,000 years ago. The tree has been smoldering since Ventus breathed his fire upon it. We elves couldn't protect the Tree of Life.
That's unfortunate. One thing I forgot there too. Okay.
This is the Hiron Protected Zone.
I thought we were loading into a cutscene.
Ah, you're back, my young patrolman. It took a long time for you to carry out your first mission. By the way, why did you return without Tanara?
She had something she had to finish.
One last thing. Looks like an intruder has gotten into the forest again. These days, most of the forest cannot be viewed as ours anymore. Anyway, I'll deal with it. You should go back and take some rest.
I'll do that, thank you.
Oh, and sooner or later, a new successor is to be chosen to enter the Sanctum of Life. All Syllans of your age will be eligible. If you want more details, ask Tanara when she's back.
Okay.
We will soon select a new successor. You are one of the candidates. Tanara's disciple. I expect a lot from you.
Something really creepy about her. It's probably intentional.
Welcome back.
We will soon select
I
a
have
new
something to
successor.
tell you.
You
I
are
heard
one
the
of the
Sanctum of
candidates.
Life is in the process of
Tanara's
choosing a
disciple.
successor.
I expect a lot
A new
from you.
It
successor?
would be a great honor for you to be chosen as the successor of the Sanctum. It is their role to protect the Tree of Life, the mother of all of us. You may find you are more qualified than you think. Try facing the trial for it.
I'll think it over.
Worried? I suppose you should be. I can hardly understand your fears, as I was born before the Doomsday. But if you make up your mind, go to Baron and try taking the trial.
Okay.
Of course, you have the freedom to try, or not. However, I hope you will become the successor, and protect the Tree of Life. It will not be easy to find one suitable amongst the Sylvan.
Why do you keep calling me Sylvan?
As you are an elf who was born after the Doomsday. In our language, Sylvan means the last flame of a fire about to burn out. We call you that because of your limited lifespan.
What about the elves born before Doomsday?
Elves who were born before the Doomsday are blessed with eternal life. Of course, it is inevitable that many lose their lives in battle or by accident. But it is not rare to live a life longer than 1,000 years. Like me.
I have another question.
What's the question?
I'd like to know more about the successor.
The successor is the one who protects the roots of the Tree of Life at the Sanctum. They are also known as the successor of Lilianthes. Before the Doomsday, the most exceptional elves took the role.
I see. So they want me to become the successor?
Are you a new patrolman? What brings you to the tower?
I'm here to try the exam.
Oh, I suppose you'd like to become a successor of the Sanctum. Nice to meet you. I'm Baron, the first gateway keeper.
What is the first gateway?
At the first gate, you will face a trial that tests your knowledge about our past. Because you don't share the knowledge and memory of the Tree of Life, this trial will test you to see if you know enough about our past before taking on a great mission.
Okay, how will my knowledge be tested?
Listen to what I say, then answer my question. Tell me when you're ready to take the test.
I'm ready.
After the Tree of Life burned, the elves lost eternal life. Afterwards, the Sylvans like you were born. Some of us could not accept such a fate. And so they did something forbidden. The Great Protector intervened to stop them, and there was a great battle. Those who had broken the sacred laws were expelled. But the Great Protector blamed herself for the tragedy. In the end, she resigned as Great Protector, leaving her broken bow behind.
So those are probably the Aqua Elves turning to the dark magic to gain their eternal life.
The day the flame of the evil dragon swept the Tree of Life is called the Doomsday. After that day, no more eternal elves were born. Only short-lived Sylvans like you.
I understand.
I ask just one question of those who would wish to be a successor. What do you think is the difference between Sylvans and eternally living elves?
There is no difference.
That's right. Are we elves superior to human beings? Or lupuses? Speaking about superiority between brothers born of the same Tree of Life is the most arrogant idea of all.
That's what I thought.
We were all born of the Tree of Life. Even though you Sylvans won't live for eternity, you are not inferior to us. Compare the bonfire and the star. The bonfire may burn out far faster than the star, but it also warms at nighttime and can spread its flame.
I like that analogy.
You've finished the trial of the first gate. Now, go on to Patrick, the second gateway keeper. I want you to remember your answer. Keep it close to you.
Okay, thank you, Baron. So let's look around this area a little bit while we're running. It's very much wild. It seems like they're not very interested in building giant structures out of stone or anything like that. They prefer the wild nature of the trees and things like that.
Nice to meet you. I'm Patrick, the second gateway keeper. The second trial shouldn't be difficult for you, so you need not be nervous about it. Here, you will experience your life after you become the successor.
Interesting.
Have you heard of the fire of Ventus, the flame dragon? The flames still flicker in the Tree of Life even now. They have burned for 1,000 years. I will give you the holy water that helps to control this blaze.
This gateway means...
The successors help to control the fire for their whole life. The job will continue until the fire is quenched and the Tree of Life is free of its flames. We'd like to see if you are ready to join this fight.
There must be some trick to this, but I'm ready.
Please tell me when you are ready to face this trial. Then I will hand over this holy water to you. Use the holy water to cool the flames of Ventus, the flame dragon, which have spread across the ground.
I'm ready. Just on the inside? Okay, it seems like there is no trick to it, so... At least I hope not. Wounds from the eternal flame, a ground that was blazed with the flame of evil dragon Ventus. It is said that the Tree of Life still suffers pain from those flames and the resulting wounds. It seems like there's no trick to that.
You've done well. How did you feel?
Still hot.
As you see, the flames of Ventus still flicker in the Tree of Life even now. They have burned 1,000 years. The fire has burned so hot for such a long time. You can understand how the Doomsday has burned so heavily into our memory.
Did I pass the second gateway?
That seems like a question you should ask yourself, not an answer I should give to you. How is it? Are you ready to work like this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
That's good. And now, please go to the third gateway keeper in the Sanctum of Life. I hope you will pass the last gateway safely.
Thank you. You're a nice guy, Patrick. I'm kind of like laughing to myself right now because my neighbor is named Patrick too, and my window's a bit open. I think they're outside right now, so it'd be funny if they heard me say that.
Yeah.
Well, so far, I mean, I guess kind of an interesting story, but not, yeah, definitely nowhere on the level as the Aqua Elves. Ah, there you are.
I'm Elaine, the successor of Lilianthes and the last Gateway Keeper. I'm so glad to finally see another soul. By the way, did you study under Tanara?
Yeah, I did. How did you know?
You have a similar manner to her. Perhaps she told me about you. She said that one would come who would be her successor. But I'd like to see for myself.
Well then, let's get started.
I am going to test your ability to control your own mind, so that we don't repeat the mistakes that several elves have made in the past. Tell me, are you ready for the test?
Yes.
Now I will withdraw the darkness from the depths of your mind. In order to be her successor, you must be able to look straight into your inner darkness and conquer it. Now you will face a side of yourself that is unknown even to you.
Okay, let's do it.
Would you let others go before you and take what's yours?
Anger?
The
Okay.
Sanctum of Life is a path
leading to the Eternal Haven.
Arrogance.
Look around you. Who else but you could make a properly informed decision?
Thank you. How are you feeling, having faced your inner darkness?
It wasn't that difficult, to be honest.
I'm relieved to hear that. Now you have passed all of the tests. And now you can meet Lilianthes, the Tree of Life.
Meet Lilianthes? What should I do?
Pass the gatekeeper and enter the Eternal Haven. I'll be waiting for you there.
Alright.
You must be the one who was selected to be a successor to Elaine. Greetings. I am Garion, the Sanctum Gatekeeper. I'll help you go in and out of the Sanctum from now on.
Greetings. May I enter now?
Of course. A mother wouldn't stop her children. Just tell me that you'll go down there whenever you can.
What does the Eternal Haven look like?
The Eternal Haven is like a root of the Tree of Life. It's the place that was most damaged by the evil dragon's rampage, so we take special care of it. Here, you can see where you would live during your mission as successor.
Okay, I will enter. There's gotta be some sort of twist or something coming up here. This is also odd.
Hello, I'm Evan, the gatekeeper here. Elaine is waiting for you beside the Tree of Life. Keep going straight down this way and you'll see her.
Alright, thank you, Evan. Keep seeing this.
The Eternal Haven is a sacred place for elves. It's the place we are born in, and the place to which we return.
You've been through a lot of trouble coming up here. I believe you will surely be a great successor. Now I'll be able to return to the breast of Lilianthes.
You're returning to Lilianthes?
Right. As a Sylvan, I arrived at the end of my lifespan long ago. But I couldn't leave the place of the successor empty, so I have remained in this world against my will. Please, follow me to care for the Tree of Life, Lilianthes.
That's kind of hard to believe.
Please take this robe. Now that you are formally appointed as the successor of the Sanctum, please make sure that Sylvans will continue to be born.
I will remember you, Elaine.
We Sylvans have a limited lifespan, so we need to pass our duties to the next generation before our time is up. Lilianthes, the life you granted me is now over. Now I'll pass on my duty as successor and return to your side.
Okay, let's put on that robe first, so we look proper.
Elaine seemed calm. I suppose it's merely a return to our mother. Death may not be as dreadful as I imagine.
By the way, you?
I'm sorry to greet you so late. I am Taylene, the successor of Lilianthes. From now on, I will teach you anything you require as successor.
Okay, can we start now?
You have time on your side. You will not have to take on the full burden of the role yet. So why don't you meet everyone else beforehand? When your succession begins, it will be difficult for you to meet anyone.
Yeah, good point. Good point. I'll go meet some peeps.
Tanara also wondered about you. I told her a little, but she would be pleased to meet you face to face. I think she may have finished her patrol and returned to El Gratis by now.
Thanks. I'll go find her. Okay, I was totally expecting something crazy to happen right there, like when she started being brought into the air, like some evil something comes and takes over. And
do you wish to visit the Sanctum of Life?
I want to move. But yeah, so far no twist. There's got to be something coming up, right? We're already almost 30 minutes into this.
This is the Highern Protected Zone.
Like, you know, at some point Matthias has to come into this, and we have to be... Something has to happen, so we head over towards... Here it comes.
The Sanctum of Life is a path leading to the Eternal Haven. We travel through the Sanctum to return to the place of our birth.
Where exactly on the map are we? I'm curious. Northwest corner, okay. Seems like this place would be like really easy to attack as far as defenses go. But I'm sure they manage. This right here is just beautiful. Nice wind effects. Very nice, very beautiful.
That is just your argument, human. The Emperor plotting against the elves. Is there any reason for him to do such a thing?
My name is not human. It's Matthias Habicht. Were you as lazy as this on Doomsday? I watched the Grantezes sneaking into this forest.
How dare you suggest that the Doomsday... If you wish to ask me a favor, you'd better treat me with more respect. Anyway, it seems I have no more words for you.
Is there a problem, Tanara?
These robes indicate you have become the successor. My teachings have not been in vain. Elaine will rest in peace now.
Do you really believe the Emperor would attack us?
The human makes such an argument, but it's nonsense for us to get involved in these petty power struggles. We don't have to listen to him any longer. Escort him to the exit.
But aren't you acting a little bit too quickly?
The Emperor plotting against us? I don't believe you. A usurper without a firm foundation for his rule has no reason to increase the number of his enemies. Moreover, many think of elves like us as the allies and protectors of the Empire.
Okay, I'll lead him out of here.
That elf wouldn't listen. Why is everybody only telling me to talk to that elf? Is she the queen of El Gratis or something?
Tanara is a member of the Broken Bow Patrol.
That's something like a soldier in human terms, correct? But if she is just a soldier, how does she command such authority? Both she and the other elves seem to take it as a given. Bless the mark.
Please have a little respect.
They wouldn't accept that the Emperor could be plotting against El Gratis. It seems futile to keep pushing. We'd better go back.
Alright. Yeah, let me see you off.
Let's leave then. There's nothing much we can do right now. Tanara refuses to believe it, but the Emperor is after the Tree of Life. The Crown Prince, the man I serve, isn't trying to use Sylvan elves, but to help them.
I'm inclined to believe him.
The Emperor will attack this area soon. Preparations have to be made before that. But she doesn't want to believe me. I just leave things like this. I'll try to persuade Tanara one more time. For the sake of the elves, your people.
Are you just walking in a circle now? I'm pretty sure we just walked in a complete circle. What the hell? Try to persuade. Oh, okay. Persuade Tanara one more time.
This is the Highern Protected Zone.
It seems the man called Matthias has not yet returned. He seemed keen to talk to you about something. What did he tell you?
Told me to persuade you.
Even if the Emperor is plotting something as that man said, we cannot act without definite proof. That's not how we elves work.
Do you mean that it's dangerous to act without the proof, I guess?
Elgradis is hardly the Millennium Kingdom it once was. On the other hand, the Empire's powerful strength rivals that of the Lumen. We must deal with them carefully.
Indeed.
Did Tanara perhaps change her mind?
Tanara still abides by her unchanged position.
It seems she's not going to change her mind at all. We don't have much time, but this obstinacy is a big problem. We'd better find another way before it's too late.
Yeah, well, I gotta go. You. Good luck, Matthias. Oh, what?
There is something I want to ask you, as a favor. It's the only way to prove what the Emperor is scheming.
Sure, what is it?
Meet Berner, my subordinate. Then you'll know the Grandeza's scheme. See the truth for yourself and inform Tanara.
Okay. I'll do this one favor. Go see Berner.
What would the successor of Lilianthes want with me?
Mr. Matthias sent me on his behalf.
Oh, I see. Matthias didn't turn up. I knew something had gone wrong. Maybe he sent for you instead because of the Grandezas. I'm so relieved. The password is Crow and Fountain. I just hope you aren't too late.
Password? What in the world are you talking about?
It's a password that spies from the Grandezas use to identify each other. If you use this password, the Grandezas will think you're one of their agents. If you make it inside, they will disclose the Grandezas' plan to you.
I see.
The Grandezas are just outside. It looks like they will be taking action soon. Hurry!
Okay, this is...
And on the off chance that you're considering it, don't try to fight against the Grandezas. They have survived even the purges of His Royal Majesty, the former Emperor. You'd be better reporting straight back to us than taking needless risks.
I'll keep that in mind. This is an unexpected turn of events.
Gratis always has good weather. It's this forest. This is where Providence arrives first in spring and leaves last come winter. A perfect place. So, what brought you here?
I was interested in taking a look at the crow and the fountain.
A crow and a fountain. Did you make sure nobody followed you?
Of course. Do I look like a noob? What?
If only you'd come a little earlier, I could have made you do so many things. What a shame. The orcs who will enter the Sanctum of Life have finished their preparations already. So all you have to do is watch the Sanctum burn.
Orcs? What orcs?
It may look like dirty work, but I have the orcs for this mission. Despite an unexpected attack in the forest, we completed our task, and our plan was not discovered.
Where are the orcs now?
The orcs have already left for the Sanctum of Life. They're going to burn the roots of the Tree of Life under the Sanctum. The place known as the Eternal Haven will be no more. In fact, it's probably done by now. I'd better move on too.
Alright. Great plan. Yeah, let's get back ASAP. Most ASAPly.
Looks like you've managed to find out the truth, but it looks like it's happening already. You need to hurry to the Sanctum of Life.
What do you mean by that?
All the successors and patrolmen have hurried to the Sanctum of Life. Orcs are attacking the Sanctum. I requested help to avoid this disaster, but things went wrong.
I'm going now. Can I say that so far? What have we fought so far? So far, this starting area has been nearly all just dialogue. I think we killed the first orcs and then the corrupted
The orcs
animals.
broke down the barrier and invaded
That was it.
for reasons known only to themselves. We have built a blockade here to stop them from getting any further. But many orcs have already passed through. I'm worried about what they've done.
How can you be so calm right now? I'm going.
They are different from ordinary orcs, so be careful. It seems like they are following a plan from the way they destroyed the barrier. They may be part of something bigger. Maybe we can't stop them with strength alone.
I'll be careful.
Do you wish to travel to the Eternal Haven?
Yes. Right, how is everybody so calm right now? Our tree is being burned from the inside.
You can't use that.
Pretty sure I'm already too late. Where's that thing? That's a giant keeper. Probably shouldn't attack this one.
His Majesty was right. We don't even need to join forces with the orcs. How pathetic. Why bother resisting? Your fate has run its course, elves.
Do I destroy this thing? Stop it? Oh, shit. By the time he showed up, everyone else was just, you know, staying all calm and...
The Great Protector?
Okay, that must have been one of the, I remember them saying they took some, recorded, voices from Discord and put them in the game for some sort of contest or something. That must have been some of those recorded voices.
Finally, I have returned to this place once more. The Great Protector is a role far beyond my ability, but I can't add to my regrets.
Tanera, you're the Great Protector?
I'll tell you more about it later.
Oh, okay. Peace. I'm on it. Back to business. I got this. Got this, Great Protector. I'll make you proud. Whoa, nice.
Great Protector.
I'm sorry I'm late. I almost had to add to my list of regrets. I'll tell you the details later. There are more urgent matters now.
Talk to Tanera.
Well done. Now we have a moment to breathe.
Yeah, that's a relief.
What the man called Matthias said was true. I don't know what tricks they used, but it was surely humans who stopped the barrier stone and led the orcs into the sanctum.
Humans?
Perhaps they are the grandezas that Matthias mentioned. I do not want to be involved in these quarrels between human beings, but we may have no other choice.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do now, Great Protector?
First, we must speak with this Matthias again.
I'll come with you.
Do you wish to visit the Sanctum of Life?
Yes. I keep forgetting where I was thinking I'm in the Sanctum of Life, but no, that was called something else, right? Ah.
This is the Hiern Protected Zone.
So it's pronounced Hiern, not Hyron. Hiern. Hiern. I gotta try to remember that.
Your word proved true. But even so, things have not changed that much. We elves don't have the strength we need to hold the Empire to account.
That's why I came here. Great Protector, please help His Royal Highness Victor to ascend to the Imperial throne. If we succeed, the Empire will not harm Elgratis. We are not asking to borrow troops. Human affairs should be resolved with our own strength. All we want is support from Elgratis and the Imperial Protector Marshal. You fought for the foundation of the Empire, and now, if you take our side...
You would have the justification you desire if we side with you. I've never fought for the Empire, but I know what you mean. I have something to discuss with my disciple. Please, hold on.
Yes, Great Protector.
Humans want a symbol, like the Imperial Protector Marshal of the past. The successor to the Protector Marshal would be meaningful to them. It may sound like nonsense, but it may help us.
What would you have me do?
You should follow Matthias to help Crown Prince Victor. In the meantime, we'll prepare to deal with the Emperor in our own way.
Indeed.
The successor of the Protector Marshal could help save the Empire. It will be glorious. It will symbolize the support of the elves of Elgratis for His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince. His Royal Highness will be delighted with this news.
Good luck.
Now, let us head to Hirakan, the capital. First, we must reveal the fact that Grandesis dared to raid the Sanctum of Life on the orders of the damned pretender Hartman.
Okay, are we leaving right now?
I'll prepare a wyvern for you. You probably won't get back here for some time. You should settle any business you have here before leaving.
All right. Business settled. Let's go. Okay, so we'll find out now.
Hello, successor. I've heard about you. You want to go to Hirakan.
You read my mind, Horatia.
All right. Are you ready to fly to Hirakan?
Yes, indeed.
May the Tree of Life bless the way ahead of you and all that is to come. I hope you enjoy your journey.
I'm supposed to go to Hirakan, right? So, overall, that Sylvan Elf story wasn't really that interesting. Kinda mad, to be honest. But, I mean, it was good. We learned a lot. We learned about what the Tree of Life is about, what happened to it, that the dragon's fires still continue to burn it. And then ever since the dragon's fires, there haven't been any immortal elves born. And it was a pretty nice looking area overall. I liked it. Though I usually prefer like games with like really woodland elf type creatures. I really prefer that they have like a much thicker wooded area, like a really thick forested area. That sounded kind of odd, but you know what I mean. like more like a treehouse type city, that kind of thing, instead of this in between, somewhat of castle, but also a few big trees here and there type thing.
Did you get the horse? Get used to riding it, and fast. The
Alright, so
capital
this
a
is
large-
definitely the
This
same.
is Hirakan, capital of the Hobbit Empire. The Grandezas are an infamous assassin group led by the... Everyone knows... First of all, if the crowd just...
Okay, so...
Princess Leona usually...
If you hadn't seen that part already, I suggest you go and watch my Hobbit playthrough. And that's the exact same line of dialogue that you will see on that video. Thank you for watching the Sylvan Elf story. Kind of interesting. Nothing like too crazy, or as still Aqua Elf takes the cake by far with the whole just the whole story behind how the new Aqua Elves are being born, and then the soul fragments turning into like basically evil undead type elves and that kind of thing. That one definitely takes the cake so far as best story. But we have one race to go. We will see if Lupus can take the crown from the Aqua Elves in our last origin story video. Check me out on twitch.tv/5miles. Follow all that good stuff. Peace. See you next time.